Hello and welcome back to Remnant 2. Last time we ended up clearing the asylum and heading into the Nightweaver's hunting grounds, going through Lamarck District and getting all that done. And we're back here because between episodes I did a little bit of grinding and I got some stuff I need to make.
Don't keep trying.
Let's see, nothing for sale. Got some extra rings. Bought this, the Amber Moonstone. Good for just survivability if you're dropping to low health. Or if you have a build that requires you to drop to like 50% and stay at 50 or lower, then this will kick in a good amount. Ring of the Forest Spirit could be useful. Stone of Balance is good just for damage up, and then Slayer's Crest if you're back attacking, but you're probably not. And then Scavenger's Bauble increases scrap pickups by 50%, automatically pick up nearby crafting materials. Nice kind of, I guess, extra hoovering of stuff. Trying to think if anything would be good here. Nah. What I got, since I might as well show it, is actually a few things here. Oh, we have a second mysterious stone. I wonder if I can like destroy that or something, because I don't need to. So we have the Alcahest power we got from before, from Cotton's Kiln. And then I got the Soul Sliver from Yesha. Don't remember what I got this from killing. Got Crimson Membrane, which we might get a gun out of that one. And then Agnacia Driftwood. This is what I'm really looking forward to, because that will give us a new ability, which I'll toss on the rifle. The healing, while good, that's kind of what the Burden of the Divine is for, because it'll passively heal summons. Other things we could run, using a mod regenerates health. That could be useful. The big trick for the build is to have a good amount of healing so that it continually fills my meter and gets me stuff.
What is it?
Okay.
What do you need?
So what are we getting out of this? Witchfire from Alcahest powder. Ah, Rotted Arrow, that's a good one. We won't use it right now. Oh yeah, I remember what boss that's from. But yeah, that's definitely a good one, especially if you have the detonation trigger, because then you can have it do explosions and deal fire damage. Merciless, this is an interesting gun. We'll test it out to kind of show it. And Fargazer, this is what I was looking for. Call forth an Eye of Legion to gaze at a player's aim target for every 0.25 seconds. A Stack of Madness is applied, it deals damage per second, so on and so forth.
Okay.
Our build is going to change pretty soon because the Firestorm we might actually switch off. I might keep it and just switch off the Fargaze. I just think it's neat. Okay, so we have this stuff to upgrade our guns again, which we might as well.
Be safe out there.
But what we'll do is switch to... I mean, we can show these off quick. Fargazer won't work, unfortunately, because it literally only works on, like, living things. Actually, do I have any new... I don't. Great. I was kind of hoping I had managed to snag a new mutator, but I haven't been to Nerud where all the good ones are. We'll get a couple charges here just to show it off, because I don't remember if it's just extra charges or not. Okay. So, you fire it. Let's just go super far, or as far as we can. Creates a line. So we can line it up like this and go a little off, but you get the picture. Toss that on there. Rotted arrow is going to be pretty self-explanatory. You get 3 charges. And you just go boom. And the cloud does damage, so it's okay. The thing is, root rot isn't an effect on enemies, so you lose a bit of value out of it. Probably can get rid of that shield effectiveness. That's a pointless ability. Because what we need is health and... Was there a healing efficiency? No, okay. We'll just do recoil then. We'll hit up Dwell.
Quality.
Any of these good? Not really, no. Might as well get Harmonizer maxed. And now we get to head back to the asylum, because there's something I forgot, and it's really important. I mean, we could go back later, but might as well do it now. Because what we need, and what I forgot, because it's out of the way, but it's also in the way, if that makes sense. Gotta go up here. Actually, we can try out my eyeball. Actually, we'll save that for a boss. I think it'll be a lot more useful applying stacks on something that's actually going to be hanging around. Oh, it was actually back here, and you can see it on the mini-map. The orange dot. We just roll over this. There. Prison cell key. That is important. And we can... I don't feel like taking that drop. Gotta make our way to the basement.
Forgotten tone. I must say I have not received this. Wait, are you?
She was never here. But we did get the Nightweaver Stone doll, which is what we needed. But now we can actually leave this place because we don't come back here till later. We have to actually clear the hunting grounds and then we return.
I did nothing.
I had forgotten about those keys, and they're important. So now we go to Forsaken Quarter, I think. Yeah. And now we will head to the clock tower, because that's the next thing we gotta get done. I need to get the skill that reduces recoil by 40%. This thing will have better accuracy while firing than it does right now. It's like such a big difference. Yeah, and I could use the auto pickup talisman, but I just think it's kind of a waste to give up potential damage ups or other good stat ups for an item just for what boils down to being just a convenience. Come over here, you little idiots. There we go. And leave. Cool. There's a skill, I can't remember how you get it, but you can get up to 100% more summon health, which is really good. Alright, now we get to scale this whole thing. While my summons fight all the wing guys up top. And yeah, you want to clear Lamarck District and get the clock piece. Otherwise you have to come back this way and that's really annoying. We're going to end up having to go back to Ward 13 after this though. Because we'll get a crafting item, and I definitely want that item. I will even forsake my fire ability for it. That is how much I value the item. Or the ability, at least. Because it's a hidden trick that I think a lot of people know of, but people aren't talking about. So, I'm definitely gonna get it, because I figured it out just by using the item, and I was like, oh, you know, that works that way, that's unexpected. And as you can see, even with the fire, the bleed damage or whatever my summons were taking, they're completely healed up. And the second I need a relic and I pop it, I'm already going to have one ready to go. And this is good for teams too, because it keeps everybody alive. And if you get any relic that has a duration to it, you can be almost unkillable. There is a unkillable, like, medic summoner build, but I still have to test it. I don't know how good it actually is. I think it's kind of sketchy, but the whole thing is it relies entirely around every item you have is focused on healing, or it's focused on increasing your max health because your healing item, your relic, is percent based. And that little story bit is a hint at what the item we'll get is. Oh, looks like I missed a chest down there. I don't care. It's just gonna be more money, maybe a healing item. Not too big of a deal. Check that ring quick. Increases duration of all status effects. That might be good with the madness. We might have something here. Put the pinion in. There we go, the broken timepiece. Oh, that's cool. Guess we gotta make our way down the old-fashioned way. Dropping down, not like jumping. Jumping off the clock tower is bad. Okay. Okay, so this chest is actually here. The forged iron's worth it. How much money do we got? Perfect. We have enough. And another chest. This place is just full of surprises. I can... Yep. I was gonna say, I think I can make the drop. But some of these drops start to look a little dicey. So let's go get our new ability. Actually, what we'll do then is grab that ring, get rid of our cool talisman, yeah, I mean, using a skill or a mod increases damage, that's going to be useful.
You. All right then. Okay, that's all you get. Bye now.
Please tell me you have Luminite. I need 1 Luminite. I shouldn't have bought all that crap.
Keep trying.
Oh my god, you don't have it. Okay. So we'll just keep going with what we got. I'll just tell you here and now what it is. This gives you a, like, time field that you launch, and enemies that get hit are frozen until they are hit, or the effect ends, and then when that happens, they are slowed. Bosses are only slowed, and the fun part is it's perma-slow. I don't know why I think it's bugged. I hope they never change it, because it's kind of cool, and it's not super OP, but it's just powerful enough that it's useful. Oh, that's such a bummer though, because it's useful. I like using it on my main character. Once I discovered the perma-slow, I just went, oh, okay, so that's my new thing. And it seems to help people a lot when running dungeons and whatnot. And it's good for the final boss because even though it's not a, like, big time slow, a little bit is always useful. Hate those pigs. It'd be cool if the animals just stumbled you but didn't deal, like, a chunk of damage. I have to hope and wait for the ring I'm looking for. There's one on, I think it's Nerud, that gives you like a 40 or a 60% increase to the amount of ammo you pick up at any given time. And that's pretty great. I usually run like that, and then there's the stockpile ring that gives you another like 25% ammo capacity. Ah. One of the knights. Yeah, we're definitely getting rid of him as fast as possible. And you went into the fire. Whatever. The one time the debuff duration is a bad thing because it nearly killed it. But I have a free relic charge waiting for me, so guess it was kind of a good thing. I don't know how many people would agree that that Timekeeper's ring is good, though. I think for the eye, it'll hopefully pan out, even if it's an extra 2 seconds, that's like 10 damage. Hey, Luminite Crystal, exactly what I needed.
Maybe.
Okay, so this is a story mission direction. So I might double back and kind of clear everything else. I'd rather get more stuff cleared, and especially because it's, for me at this point, it's loot, money. XP's needed, but I'm getting there pretty quick. My main focus is just trying to get these completed. The Reaver is a good option. For the longest time I was like, why would I want the Reaver? But it's a lot more competent than the normal, like, rolly guys. So it does pay out. Alright, so we gotta get back to the clock. I could just drink the dye potion, but it's not gonna do me much good. It's not like I'm super far away, and it's just a hop, skip, and a jump. Plus, it gives me time to kind of look and see if I missed anything. Trying to think who the boss could be. I could get the Red Duke or Red Prince, which, if I get him, it's doable. That fight is rough. I need to hit level 10 if I want to do that well. Otherwise, I can for sure, like, BS that fight, but I need to get the Assassin's Dagger if I want to get the special armor from him. Otherwise, what other boss could it be? Nobody important, that's for sure. I mean, even the Prince, his armor is just kind of like a, hey, this is a neat bonus sort of deal. We'll head to that dungeon in a second. I just want to mark everything. Plus, if there's no dungeon entrance over here either, then I might as well get this cleared so I never have to come back through.
Alright, come and get some.
Yep, that's a medic level. So that's a damage up and some perk stuff I don't care about. I think it's like gray health lasts longer. There's a ring, I'd like to find it. It gives you, on hit, you heal 10% of your max health. So you can very easily see the power in that. Wow, their fire damage is so low. My guy heals out of it. Oh, and he hit himself with it. Sucks to be that guy. Alright, so looks like this might just link back up, which is fine. Another chainsaw guy here. Or at least I thought it was. I was kind of hoping for a book or something up here. Okay, so we gotta double back to check this little nook. And then we'll get into that dungeon. I had to double check because I wasn't sure. I thought this save had one of the... There's a special event in one of the sewers. And I had to check and see if it spawned in the sewer dungeon we cleared. Because you get a grenade launcher if you do it. It's not that good. I mean, someone probably can make a build around it. But I think it's not that great. But it's cool to have. And the other kicker with it is you have to wait 90 real-life minutes. Okay, so we have 2 dungeons, so we'll just go do this one. Since it's closer at this point. But yeah, you have to do... It's 90 in-game, or 90 real-life minutes. You don't have to be in the dungeon, you just have to... I don't know, I just go help people for an hour and a half, come back, and then you can get the weapon. It's a neat concept. Oh, I forgot to show off the gun. Oh well. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't trust this place.
This is good, the council chamber. This actually leads into a lot of stuff. Like, a lot. Yeah, we'll run it.
Away, beast. We have pressing business here.
Onro, I believe this beast has come to petition the council.
Law does not apply to such as they.
You realize we make the laws here, Amaya. Step up to the podium, petitioner. I, at least, am curious what you have to say.
Hail, stranger. I am Savan, speaker of the One True King's Council. State your nature and business for the record, please.
Your nature, yes. What are you exactly? You're not one of the... well, what do they call themselves? The Dran, are you?
I'm a human from Earth.
Neither Fae nor Dran. How very curious. Tell us more about this Earth.
Oh, Niall, you waste our time. The Fae have more imperative matters that require our attention.
Onaril speaks true. Please, petitioner, briefly state your business before the council.
I have no business. I was just passing through.
You see, it wastes our time.
A pity. more stimulating distraction.
If that is all you have to say, Petitioner, then please step aside. We have quite enough troubles to occupy our time.
What are these troubles you're having?
You have wasted quite enough of our time, foreigner. The Fae have far more important concerns than you before us.
Hold a moment, Onaril. Perhaps this stranger could be of use to us. The Fae presently live in fear and uncertainty, stranger. The one true king has been usurped by an impostor, aided by one of those seated before you. But we know not which. As an independent party, you might find clarity where we have failed. Will you help us?
Of course I will.
Hold. I do not accept. This is a foreigner, hardly more than a mute beast. The law does not allow such to conduct investigations or judgments on our behalf.
Have you ever considered, Onaril, that our job is to make the law?
Both arguments are heard and deemed irrelevant. We do not ask them to make judgment, only to aid in an investigation that we have voluntarily foregone. The law supports this.
What happens that needs my
A
investigation?
great tragedy, stranger. For eons, the Fae and this council have faithfully served the one true king. But alas, his rule has been curtailed.
The impostor, Phelan or Feyrin or whatever they call themselves now, placed the king in an eternal slumber from which he cannot be woken.
The king was attacked in his own chambers, behind this very door. The impostor could not have entered without aid from a member of this council.
But, of course, we all have our alibis, as you can imagine. None of us were here. This has been proven many times.
If you can find any evidence tying one of us to this tragedy or to the impostor, then Fae justice might be done.
It won't be enough, Savan. The impostor still sits upon the throne.
Yet, it will be a step, and a necessary one, toward restoring order among the Fae.
You said I'm permitted to accuse under certain
You're
conditions.
not Fae, and your life is easily forfeit.
Please, Onaril. Stranger, we will discuss the conditions of your accusation if and when you choose to make one. As you will,
I should get going.
stranger. Should you find evidence, though, bring it before us.
So there's two ways you can do this. You can properly accuse the person, which I believe it's that one, which you have to get the evidence, blah blah blah. Or you can just say screw it and fight them and kill them all. There are upsides and downsides. If you do the proper accusation, you cannot get the assassin's dagger. You have to run through the mission again, and this time keep it. What you get from this, I think it's kind of crap. I want to say it's like a bow, so it's not super worthwhile. But the dagger, we'll do it the proper way. Because otherwise, like I said, it's literally just, you get the dagger, you show up, you then go, nah, I'm a fight, and then you fight. And then you just return to Nimue, and you're like, hey, can you do something with this dagger? And she's like, ayo, let me see that. She looks at it, goes, yeah, sure, turns it into a melee weapon. And realistically, I'll probably just do that on my own time, because that's literally all you do. That ring was that one, Ring of the Robust. Wish I had the ring. There's one from Yesha. that makes your summons heal you for 10% of the damage they deal. You can already imagine how useful that is. Yeah, and it's probably better that I don't try to get the Assassin's Dagger and take out the Red Prince on this run, because I would prefer to try that with a better setup. Better gear, better health, Papa John's, you know, that kind of deal. Especially because, like, you have to last hit him in the back with the dagger. Or it might just be you just have to last hit him with the dagger. So it's like, that's very specific. And the fight blows enough. If I don't have the ring I need, it's gonna get real rough. Because what he can do is curse you. Kind of like that one knight that I just fire tornadoed. They kind of do like some Nazgul type beat, and I don't want to deal with that ever. Because Curse reduces your max health by 10% until you cure it, rest, or die. And in case you're wondering, no, you can't afflict enemies with Curse. Why would you think you can get the cool stuff? I get it though, it's really powerful. It would have to be like... I mean, the way I would do it is kind of like Black Flame in Elden Ring, where it's like, oh, hey, what this does is percent health damage. Like, oh, it deals like 5% max health damage. These will heal you, and I believe they cure Curse, so use accordingly. Just waiting to see if we got another knight around the corner. I got another, like, fire priest dude, but he's irrelevant. The little, like, magic fire these guys have, it's interesting. It's kind of a shame it's just normal fire. And the fact we don't even get an ability that can do it. I was kind of hoping we'd get like a flame arrow or a weapon that fires arrows that can do it. I guess we can kind of get around that by just using the flame ability, but I want a cooler version. I bet you weren't expecting wood-flying squids. Ah, hello there. I'm not that concerned about the executioners. These guys, while I don't know of an actual weak point, they're, as you see, they're so dumpy that it's just like, they're not a threat. Oh, I guess there's... Did I miss that? Well, whatever. I'll probably make my way back there eventually. Yeah, I'll have to make my way back, so I'll just look there when I'm done. Oh yeah, we had to go this way because the door was locked. Let's go, Mystery Mirror. And now we're in the shadow version. We're my idiots. Yeah, they love getting stuck in walls, floors. Anytime there's a transition like that, half the time they're just borked. So much lore and just little stories and stuff. It's kind of absurd how much stuff is written in this area. Okay, so... Oh, yep, forgot about those guys. You can stay right there. We good now? So now we gotta deal with all the guys in here.
Here we go.
Let's just wake all of them. If you want a real fun trick, if those guys are getting hurt, you just heal yourself. Even if I'm not healing, like actually healing health, because I'm in my Healy thing, the ring heals allies, so it'll just forcefully heal them. It's pretty great. You can do it with relics too. But so, the puzzle here is we got these 3 cards. And you gotta look at what color each guy has. So this one should be set to purple. This one should be set to red. And this one to light blue. Basic puzzle compared to other stuff, but still cool. And unlike the Archon, it didn't need to be data mined. Which apparently the Archon, that was the whole intent, was it was made to be data mined by players because they knew it was so particular no one would figure it out. Oh, this one's different. Yep, so we got the Assassin's Dagger. You now inspect it. And it is the light blue. Every other time I've had it, it's the purple one, so imagine my shock that's finally different. Yeah, I don't think we can even go anywhere else in this area. It literally just exists to be the inverse, and all that is a spawn change and a filter. But that's fine, it does its job. Yeah, and the guy we pulled that knife out of was the one true king. Figure out how to mention that because I didn't really look at him too much, but yeah, giant dude. See, here they're nice and don't leave us any lore. I'm gonna go investigate that. I think it's just a locked door. Actually... yeah, you know what? If I cut back to this moment, it's nothing. Ah, I was right, it is something. Too bad my flyers got stuck in a fire trap. Or fireball. Fire tornado. I'll get it eventually, there's only so many shapes and forms. Ah, hello. Become insane! A case can definitely be made to build for like duration and just run that.
Okay.
Alright, let's just light up Boyo over here. Come closer. Become insane. I am Dr. Insano. This is nothing special, I just really enjoy doing this. Also, sometimes you find money. See? 51 scrap. Not a bad haul for doing quite literally nothing. I don't know if there's ever a purpose to that room. Well, regardless, we'll just head back to the council room. Alright, let's get this accusation done and dusted. Because it was that one. Just to be sure, because when you accuse, it'll actually show the symbol. So it's just the weird pointy eye thing. Or I guess that's star, we could call that eye, and then hourglass.
Oh, the foreigner. Here to waste more of our time.
Yes, I'm always here to waste your time. I have news about who aided the imposter.
Carefully now, stranger. For Fey law is strict and swift, and you stand to accuse one of its highest-ranking members.
If you accuse one of us, you must have evidence, new evidence, to support your claim. The penalty for frivolous accusations against the Council is steep.
It is death, foreigner. At least for you. Swift and immediate.
Are you prepared to make an accusation according to our laws?
I am prepared to make an
I
accusation.
don't know whether I should root for the guilty to be found or for your own execution, foreigner. Either would be amusing. Proceed.
It is Savan.
Oh? You are aware I am the head of this council, are you not? This is a heavy accusation. What proof do you bring?
The dagger.
That symbol. Savan. Is it true?
It is.
I knew it. I am appalled that you would cast aside the law for that tyrant.
It was for the law that I helped him. The king was a tyrant too, flouting the law at every opportunity and using us as his shields. I did not foresee that the imposter would be the same, if not worse. I submit myself to your judgment.
We will see that they go easy on you.
We will not, Niall. Whatever the outcome or her motivations, Savan has committed treason. If the law is to have any power at all, we must carry it out to the letter.
Onoril is right.
You have performed your task sufficiently, stranger. Though I fear for what this council has now become.
Come now, Niall. We have found common ground before.
Not enough. But we must move forward. Stranger, take this in thanks for your service to the Fae.
Now let us be. We have wasted enough of our time on foreigners and falsehoods.
Oh yeah, we get the ornate blade. Yeah, that's about it. It's a sword. Is it good? It works. But that is all for now. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to hit the like button. It helps out the channel a lot. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.